Hello, my rose besties. I have a very exciting one for you today. One of the most common questions that I get asked on a daily basis is some variety recommendation. Usually we want container and pot friendly roses. We want cut flowers. We want climbers. We want climbers for a small trellis. We want climbers for a big arbor. While there are so many requests, and there's probably over 30,000 known varieties out there, and I don't know, probably 300 species out there, I'm gonna categorize everything for y'all so you can take notes. Save my video to your favorites. I trust all of you rose bestie to be really resourceful and smart. And if there's a rose bestie asking the same question under other videos, please help a sister friend out and tag them under the information I've already provided, okay? I don't want you to get overwhelmed because there's probably over a dozen of types of roses out there. And I'm talking about climbing roses, floribundas, hybrid tea, yada yada yada. I'm going to break it into categories for you. And today we're going to target continuous blooming roses. And you best believe all of the varieties that I have jotted down for you, I've compiled an express sheet and a list for you. They're guaranteed the hardiest and most productive performance in my garden. And if there's traits that you need to look out for, I will address that as well. Now for continuous variety, it touches every category as well. There is climbers, there's shrubs, there's floribundas. And today we're going to talk about climbing varieties from small to large. Starting on the smaller end, we have Leonardo da Vinci. He is one of my ride or die. As you can tell, he's a smaller form. He's considered a shrub, but also can be trained as a climber. One thing you're gonna know about me is I love a good versatile rose that can be a shrub and can be trained as a climber, and he is one of them. And look how many buds, how productive he is. I wanna get you a close-up of how gorgeous the blooms are. They're not very big, probably 2.5 inches, but it's beautifully cup-shaped. It has a very light, beautiful tea fragrance, super disease resistant and crazy heat tolerant. The bloom lasts for probably a week and a half. The longest, most plastic, long-lasting bloom I've ever had. And due to the nature of it being on the smaller end, it's perfect for a small trellis. Or like me, I have a small 5 feet uplift trellis. Next up, we have fruity petals. This one I've made a video on. As you can see, it's planted in the front of my house. It's on the smaller side as well, about 6 feet tall and 3 feet wide. I have the same size trellis for it as well. It has this gorgeous coral pink bloom with a yellow center. Very striking, very productive. All right, this is a very easy to find, very common one, but also a great performer. And one of the few true stark white roses that you can find out there. This is a climbing iceberg. And you can find this in a shrub form as well. Because like I said, if you know me by now, I like a very glamorous looking bloom. And these are just more like a cluster, smaller bloom. The repeat rate is incredible for this one. This one just keep going round after round throughout probably until the end of fall. Even though it's not, you know, really my type, but I still think it's very beautiful. I know how to appreciate it. So if you have an arbor entrance doorway, this can climb up to 8 by 15. It's really large. It has a very light and sweet honey fragrance, and it could tolerate partial shade as well. Next up, we have Westerland. This one is such a striking color of a choice. Look at this copper orange shade with the apricot blend. She's super fragrant. She's also a shrub that's about 7 feet tall, 6 feet wide, can be trained as a climber. She has these gorgeous bronze leaves, and when you pick out a rose, this is my little tip for you. When you look at a rose, if you want to find the hardy ones, usually the darker the foliage and the more thick and leathery the leaves are, most likely those type of varieties are more hardy. Back to her, she can be a really good cutting flower as well. Overall, 10 out of 10. Next one. I love this one so much with all of my heart. Another shrub that can be trained as a climber. Her name is Portlandia. Just look at these 4-inch large cluster blooms. Have you seen this color before? It has a orange, almost like copper center, and it fades out to a very saturated magenta pink. Just so striking. And because she's in these large clusters, she'll be really great for cutting. Again, the leathery, dark foliage makes her so hardy and prone to diseases. And this one can stretch probably 10 feet tall, 11 feet. I mean, easily. You can have her on an entryway. I mean, the biggest thing, climb a wall, you name it. She'll be great. Now this one is called Jasmina. Just check her out. Large, full cup blooms. Kind of look like Eden, doesn't it? But I mean, dare I say that I love her more than Eden because she smells incredible, and these blooms come in cluster. They're so long lasting. The scent is almost like fruit, very fruity, with an apple tint of apple, and sweet rose. Just such a romantic, sweet choice. I mean, can she be more perfect? I don't think so. If you're a cottagecore soft girly and you're super romantic, she's the one for you. She can grow up to 7 feet, so an arch, a trellis will be perfect. Now lastly, I have to throw in a Rambler for you. I have 2 of these as well. They're so wonderful. This is rural England. Like I said, this is a rambling rose. Rambling roses have a very distinct look. They have these cluster, very small, miniature blooms, and this one has a very soft faded pink center, and she has less thorns compared to some of the other varieties, which makes her a lot easier to handle and to train up a I have her on the side of my gazebo, and she can get really big, like 10 feet tall. And not to mention her scent is very sweet. It's light, but you can definitely smell the sweetness, and she's incredibly productive. Another one that's truly a 10 out of 10. That's about all I have for you today on continuous blooming climbing varieties for roses. That was such a hard thing to do because there are so many great ones, but these are my top choices. Now the last thing you can do before you leave is to follow me, your rose bestie, on here for more rose related educational videos. I love making these for y'all. And don't forget to find me on YT. I'll be there making longer contents very soon. And leave your comment, let me know what you think. And like I always say, happy planting. I'll see you in the next one.